Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This meeting is called April 9th, 2020 at 6:02 p.m. I'm going to take a roll call of the present selectmen. Sheila,
Here.
Ed,
Here.
Mike,
Here.
Pat,
Here.
and Alan is here. Good evening, everyone. This is the virtual Board of Selectmen's meeting. We are using the conferencing format. The agenda on the town's website has the information needed for the public to participate by Zoom conferencing format or a telephone. If you wish to participate through Zoom, you can join Zoom meeting. The meeting ID is for tonight 828-685-680. You can also dial in by phone on the East Coast at 929-205-6099 or in the rest of the United States at 301-715-8592. You'll be asked to enter the meeting ID number, which is 2868. Calling in by phone or through Zoom and watching this on cable or YouTube, you must turn down your volume. The television on channel 1301 or stream us on YouTube at Kennebunkport Television. During the meeting, only the selectman, town manager will be on the screen with audio connected. All other participants will be blacked out and audio muted, except when the board solicits public input. I ask the public to take turns, and when talking, allow others an opportunity to talk once you have made your point, and identify yourself when talking. We appreciate your support and patience as we rework our public meeting process to allow for public input while we carry on the necessary town business. And I'm going to pass this over to David so he can go ahead and explain a couple of things. Okay, so item 2, approve the March 26th and 30th, 2020 Selectmen meeting minutes. I'm looking for a motion.
So moved.
Motion. Second.
Ed makes the first, Sheila seconds it. Anything to change? Everything's all set. These minutes, you all set, guys, with meeting minutes? Okay, so all in favor? Sheila?
Aye.
Pat?
Aye.
Ed? Ed's not muted. He is muted, excuse me. Can you?
Thank you. Aye.
Okay, Mike?
Aye.
And Alan says aye. Okay, public forum. This is an opportunity for anyone who wants to address the Board of Selectmen with any issue that is not on the agenda. David, I will be moderating the virtual Zoom public forum. Is there anybody out there from the public that would like to speak? Okay, we'll move along. Item 4, consider special amusement permit submitted by Yelkin Kaya, DBA Pier 77 Restaurant. Staff does recommend approval of this license.
So moved.
Sheila's first. Ed made a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none? Okay, Sheila.
Aye.
Pat.
Aye.
Mike.
Aye.
Ed.
Aye.
Alan says aye. Motion carries 5-0. Okay, annual appointment of town officers. This is the annual appointment of municipal officers required by the state of Maine. I'll read their names and their positions. So, let's get it. Okay. Okay, the following is a list of the town officers to be appointed for the upcoming year. Please consider the April 9th Selectmen's agenda. Our Animal Control Officer, Deborah Higgins. Assessors Agent, Rebecca Nolte. Assistant and Code Enforcement Officer, Andrew Welch. Plumbing Inspector, Warner Gilliam. Assistant Plumbing Inspector, Gregory Reed. Assistant Plumbing Inspector, Andrew Welch. Constable, Tracy L. O'Rourke. Emergency Management Director, Craig A. Sanford. Fire Chief, John Everett. Fire Inspector, John Everett. Harbor Master in Cape Porpoise, Christopher Mayo. Harbor Master in Kennebunk River, James Black. Health Officer, Allison Kennaway. Deputy Health Officer is vacant. Public Access Officer, Tracy L. O'Rourke. Register of Voters, Tracy L. O'Rourke. Road Commissioner, Michael Claus. Shellfish Warden, Everett Leach. Street Naming and Numbering Delegate, John Everett. Tax Collector, Laurie Smith. Town Clerk, Tracy O'Rourke. Town Forester, Patrick Briggs. Treasurer, Jennifer Lord. Tree Warden, John Ripton. I'm looking for a motion.
Move to accept.
Okay.
Second.
Who did the first, Ed?
Yes.
Okay. And Sheila seconded it? Okay, roll call. Sheila Matthews.
Aye.
Pat Briggs.
Aye.
Ed Hutchins.
Aye.
Mike Weston.
Aye, with the exception that it's Rebecca Nolet, not Note.
Excuse me. Alan says aye. 5-0, motion carries. Appointment of election clerks. We are required to appoint election clerks for 2-year terms on even numbered years. And I'm going to read their names. So election workers for 20 to 2022, that's Adams, Wayne Adams, Barbara Barwise, Sarah Bonneau, Anne Marie Briggs, Helen Conity, Jean Conity, Carol Cook, Connie Dykstra, April Defoe, Geraldine Fitzgerald, Penelope Gruen, Lisa Ann James, Claire Julian, Kathleen Leffler, Mary McLaughlin, Rebecca Nolte.
Nolet.
Excuse me. Gillette Page, Susan Richards, Janet Surratt. Republicans, Janet DeShanes, Doug Dicey, Janet Dicey. Miette Ingleton, Mary Jane Grant, Sally McKay, Carol Schneigel, Audrey Williamson, Rose Wills. Unenrolled, Gracine Adams and Scott Nolte.
Nolet.
Nolet. Excuse me, Nolet. Yeah, it's stuck in my brain. Sorry.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so we have a first and a second. Sheila was the first. Ed was the second. All in favor? Let's see. Sheila Matthews Bull.
Aye.
Pat Briggs.
Aye.
Ed Hutchins.
Aye.
Mike Weston.
Aye.
And Alan, aye. 5-0, motion carries. Okay, consider street opening permit for 204 Ocean Avenue for new water service to replace the seasonal one. Mike, are you around? Mike Claus?
He's muted.
You're muted. David, would you unmute Mike? Okay. We didn't recognize you with that hat.
I got my Notre Dame hat on.
Is that your alma mater, Mike?
No, I found that on the side of the road, so it's a good.
Perfect.
Oh, what a find.
So that's on Summit Avenue, for clarification. This is coming out the back of the house onto Summit, which we have not paved. So I have no real issues with this street opening.
Okay, and you're all set with it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So moved. Let's open
Thank
the
you.
street.
Second.
Oh, all right. Ed first, Sheila seconded. Okay, roll call. Sheila Matthews,
Aye.
Pat Briggs,
Aye.
Ed Hutchins,
Aye.
Mike Weston,
Aye.
and Alan says aye. 5-0, motion carries. 8, authorize the annual treasurer's warrant disbursement policy. This is something that we do every year, and it gives the selectmen, usually, right now it's one a year. I mean, one at a.
One signature.
Excuse me, one signature that's all it's required at this time. Sometimes it's, before it used to be 3, and that was a really hard issue to find 3 selectmen all at once to go ahead and sign that. So it's only required to have one signature, and I'm looking for a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Ed moved it. Sheila seconded it. Any more discussion? All in favor? Let's say, excuse me, I'm jumping the gun. Sheila? Sheila?
Aye.
Pat Briggs?
Aye.
Ed?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Alan says aye. It's been a long day, believe me.
I bet.
5-0, motion carries. Other business. Mike?
None.
Pat?
None here.
Ed?
Nope, none for me, thank you.
Sheila?
Once again, I would like to thank all of our workers, those on the front. You guys are doing a great job, and we're here behind you 100%. So thank you very much.
Agreed. That's great.
Yes,
And
well
happy
said, Sheila.
Easter, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy Easter.
Thank you.
Is the bunny rabbit going
Thank
to
you.
come to your place,
He
Sheila?
certainly is, and he's not leaving chocolate.
And I have nothing, but I bet the town manager does.
And
Laura,
she's
you're muted.
muted again.
David, can you unmute her? Dave? David's muted.
Hello.
There you go.
are.
So I didn't know if Chief Sanford had any updates regarding how things are going in town.
He's muted
He's,
too.
he's muted.
So ever since we put the parking restrictions up, it's helped out quite a bit. You know, we still see day trippers in town from outside of the state walking around. But again, with the parking restrictions we put into place, it definitely has helped quite a bit.
So everything seems to be going pretty smooth then, huh?
Right now, sir, everything is pretty good.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that. We all are.
Yep.
Okay, anything else? No? Oh,
No,
I just wanted to remind people, we talked about it at the public service announcement on Tuesday, but something that people can do that helps America, helps the state of Maine, and helps Kennebunkport is fill out their census questionnaire. So I did hear from some people who said that they had not received any paperwork in the mail. And I believe our AV crew is going to put up some slides, but you can certainly visit census.gov, 2020census.gov, and they have a questionnaire right online that you can fill out. And if you need assistance by phone, you can also dial 844-330-2020. That's 844-330-2020 to fill out your census information. I would tell you that the United States in general, their response rate is 45%. Maine is lagging behind at 36%, but Kennebunkport's response rate as of April 5th was only 21.9%. So knowing that we usually have the highest voter turnout rate in the state, I believe we can do much better. And our neighbors, Kennebunk and Arundel, are hovering around 41 and 43%. So very much in line with the U.S. So I'm encouraging all Kennebunkport people to get out there and register.
Laurie, the link on the website didn't work. So for some reason. And so,
Yes.
so we ended up putting it in. We have now done our census, but we had to log in the 2020 census.gov.
Yeah, originally on the website we had www in front, and the www shouldn't be there. It should just be 2020 census. But I've also heard that depending on what browser you use, if you're using Google Chrome versus Safari or Mozilla, you get different results. So certainly people can just search for the census and find it that way as well.
It was easy.
Oh, yeah,
Doesn't take-
good.
It doesn't take long either.
No. Easy.
Lori, do you have anything else?
That's all I've got.
Okey doke. Item 10, approve the April 9th treasurer's warrants.
So moved. Second.
So Ed first, Sheila second. Okay, I'm not going to say all in favor this time. I'm going to do a roll call. Sheila,
Aye.
Pat,
Aye.
Ed,
Aye.
Mike,
Aye.
Alan says aye. 5-0, motion carries. And your most
Motion
favorite
to
one,
adjourn.
Ed,
Can you come in tomorrow and sign it, Lori?
Yep.
No?
Ed has anything else? No?
Second.
Ed first, Sheila seconds. Okay, Sheila,
Aye.
Pat,
Aye.
Ed,
Aye.
Mike,
Aye.
Alan says aye. 5-0, motion carries.
And I would
Good night,
just remind everybody we'll be back tomorrow at 4 for the traffic ordinance.
Oh, goody.
Oh, I'm glad you said 4 o'clock. I was thinking it was 5.
You guys have a good evening.
Hey, you
See you
too.
tomorrow.
Thank you all.